Welcome, Sword and Hammer and 405th members. Okay, check this out. This is, I don't know what his name is yet. We don't have a name, but this is a display that my wife actually put together herself. It was her idea. A little display she put together for fallen comrades. All right. It's a little dedication. I am a soldier myself, and it's a little dedication to all you prop makers and military personnel as well. He is actually posed here along with, you'll see some damaged pieces down here. Everybody remembers the damaged stuff and the really bad stuff that I got, which the person really did come through and made up for it greatly. I appreciate it. But here's just what I did with that stuff. Instead of throwing it out, I used it as damaged pieces that were blown up. Wife used them as pieces. Okay, you got the boot there. Some actual dirt. The mat actually has dirt on it. It's glued down.
You did that.
Yeah, I did that. The radio backpack all blown up and burned, and this stuff's got real dirt caked on it, and it's permanent, and it looks really blown up.
Get real close to that chest plate.
He even carries a 405th knife on him. I can't, hon. It wants to auto zoom.
That's stupid.
But you can see, I mean, it really looks, and it's pretty much, he's picking up his, but no one falling left behind, so he's picking up his buddy's pieces. Anyway, here we have the Hayabusa work area, all the pieces I have for the Hayabusa, hand plates, gauntlets, all that good stuff.
I did that too.
She did that too. She set it all up for me, nice and neat, nice and pretty.
Princess Tiara and all.
Yeah, Princess Tiara, the Master Hayabusa. Over here we have the Master Recon. He's going back to Joe along with the new Master. It's my first cast from it. Here we have the Marine stuff that Johnny had given to me. I will be finishing that up along with some ACUs and some boots over here. Here we have a Doctor. I'm talking fast. I'm very limited on video. Doctor Doom helmet. Doctor Doom helmet number 2. That's the actual one. It's clamshell that I can wear. This is the butt plate that I molded this weekend, and I can only provide them in Flexifoam, so it'll be a little bit more costly. But the way the mold turned out, I can only do it in Flexifoam. So if you want them, you know the routine. Weapon back there, cheesy AR, which is kind of nice for the kids. It's my daughter's. My wife's first hand plate that she actually molded that she's not happy with because we now realize it is not based on, you know, realism. This is all concept art Marine stuff, and that's what she based it off of.
It looks just like this.
The cheesy glove she got off eBay. But anyway, Marine concept stuff and pilot concept stuff that we got from Charlie. Up here we have the new CQB. It's shiny, which I do not like. I will flatten it to match the booster stuff, but it's supposed to match the booster stuff. Here's the wife's rat backpack and chest plate, along with our first pep file we ever did, along with the original Master that I did. We cast to make the new mold for the boot caps. The first cod piece that I actually did, I did my own in foam now, so that's the first one I ever did. My wife's Arbiter gloves along with Mini-Me right there. And here we have the Epic Hammer, okay, from Dog Wizard. Here we have a pepped Iron Man helmet, which will never get finished, but we keep it anyway. Fire-based Brittany, provided by Charlie. Privateer. All the figurines were done by my wife. Here is a little tribute for the Adams AR, nicely done. The ammo rack and the netting. Removable magazine created by Lee Keegan, and it's fully functional. It has a bullet in it that actually moves up and down. Okay, and it's cut out. We did mold these. I do have the mold for these. I provide cast for those as well. Here we have the spiker grenade along with my needler project and a couple other weapon props inside there. Nothing really fancy as far as my stuff goes, but spiker grenade is pretty nice. Trip mine, which was the original trip mine, which we were working on. Other Halo display items. Here's a Under Armour that Charlie provided for the concept art we got off of him. The legs my wife was going to use for Arbiter, which we changed our mind. Charlie's got some stuff he's working on. My wife's pressure suit, which she's not going to use, and it's brand new, so I don't know what we're going to do with it. This is a pressure suit that Brutus had given me over the weekend. Thank you, Brutus. Appreciate that. Looks really good. And here's my actual neck piece that I use for my suit. Here's the pressure suit I've been using. It's the same company. It's supposed to be the same series. Just, I don't know. They are different, though. Along with the balaclava on it. Here's some webbing and straps that I use. With stuff at the bottom. Wife's Arbiter stuff right here. Being worked on my daughter's thighs. Here's Adam's Marine helmet along with Adam's Marine plate for his abs. The original female Spartan chest plate with the clay, which actually made it. Chris's Sigma LS. Chris is Recon helmet. That one's actually Rogue helmet. Here we go again. That's mine. My wife's Recon helmet, which we're still finishing up tonight. I'll have the visor in and padding in. Chris Sigma, his Mark V, along with my CQB, which is molded. That's why it's got the clay on it still. The display piece, Dr. Doom. The new Master Hayabusa for Julia 76. Joe. Okay, we got that for you. My daughter's helmet's right here, going from Link's ODST helmet with one of Rube's visors in it. My daughter's Mark VI helmet, which was done by Privateer. Chris's Rogue helmet. My daughter shows the colors. Don't laugh at me. Shins provided by Rakiev for my daughter's suit. Mark V chest plate done by Advent Spartan Matrix. Then we have vacuum formed gauntlets. Do you remember who these got? Rachel? Rakiev? Yeah. I call her Rachel. I think her name's Rakiev, but I think it's Rachel or something like that. But her hand plates, my daughter's gloves. Vacuum formed shoulders. Adam's old Flexifoam cod. She loves it. Her boots. Then here we have a chest plate, backpack, female Spartan chest plate, new master. We'll have to clean it up and remold it. Backpack, which we'll clean up and mold. The front of the cod, which we will clean up and mold. Some smooth on products, along with the old clayed up butt plate, which I have done. Clay, as you can see. And then we got the EVA, which we are working on over here. Got the detail done all on one side. We just got to transfer it over to the other side, and we should be ready to go with this one. More work areas here. Got one here, one here, one here. Okay, the weapons rack with another AR in it getting worked on, along with the Lancer from Gears of War from Brutus. Thank you, Brutus. More 405th daggers with the 405th on it from Lee Keegan. Joe, new Spartan creator, is SMG, along with Schmick 6's Emil, his Spiker, along with the display case that Lee Keegan had made. Rube molded Lee's BR. I got most of the parts to include the first failure BR bottom, low receiver. Okay, it's part of history. I'm looking for parts for history people, so if stuff with history in it, let me know. Mags, more 6 golf mags that Lee had done with functional bullets and stationary. This is stationary one. We use for molding purposes. That's molded already. The rest of the M6 Golf is getting molded by Charlie as we speak, and I'm going to finish it up when we go up on the 18th. First cast of the AR mag. More Recon helmets, more CQB helmets that are up for sale. This one is not. This is another one we're going to use for something. I'm not sure yet. This is a heavy duty cast. And then we have Rube's ODST, which I will finish up once I get a visor for that one, along with Charlie's pilot helmet. I got to go buy a visor for that, along with more shoulder pieces, which I need to really trim all this off of for my other shoulder to finish up. Adam's shoulder is on the floor behind here. It fell. Flexifoam shin, or correction, boot caps, which I do make now. I had a mold for. Flexifoam cod pieces, my wife's purple one to go with her stuff. And then we got mine right here. And then we have the actual marine shoulder pieces to go with Adam's stuff, which are Flexifoam. There's that shoulder I got stuff to fix and do. My wife's other Flexifoam pieces for her cod, her hand plates, which she's finishing up right now, along with her nice petite gloves that she's going to use. The Flexifoam butt plate, this only comes in Flexifoam because my mold is not the best. We used a lot of leftover stuff and we put it together really fast, but it is enough that the Flexifoam it will not tear it up, plastic will, so I can only do Flexifoam it. They'll be a little bit more pricey because of Flexifoam. So that is the entrance to my work area, which I'm not even going to go over. It's really, really messy. So this is the room. We start from here, all this workbench, work area stuff, all the stuff that still needs to be done. Then you go over to here, some more stuff needs to be done. Swinging around the room here. Go to my display piece over here. Look at that. There we go. It's slowly getting set up the way I want it to get set up. Someone had once told me that I have probably the largest Halo-related collection, and I hope so. We do. Some people did dub this place the museum. Adam has not officially given us the rights to call it the 405th Museum, but if he does, hopefully we can get a 405th Museum thread up, and So you can call us it, but when it's not official until Adam approves it. So 405th members and Soaring Hammer members is Ithaca and Lovebug. Remember, if we can do it, so can you.
Wasn't that cute?